Chicago, 1893, a city on the brink of transformation where the old world met the new. The world's Columbian Exposition glittered, a beacon of progress and innovation showcasing the marvels of the modern age. Millions flocked to the White City, their eyes dazzled by electric lights and marvels of engineering, a testament to human ingenuity. But beneath the surface, a darkness festered, hidden in the shadows of the bustling metropolis. The city, teeming with newcomers, also hid secrets in its underbelly, where the promise of a new life often met harsh realities. In its shadows, a predator lurked, drawn to the anonymity of the crowds, preying on the unsuspecting. He was a master manipulator, a charming fiend who saw opportunity in the city's intoxicating energy, blending in effortlessly. His name was H. Holmes, and Chicago's Gilded Age was about to become his hunting ground, a stage for his sinister acts. The aroma of popcorn and roasting peanuts filled the air, a stark contrast to the stench of fear that would soon permeate the city as Holmes began his reign of terror. Holmes, a cunning chameleon, blended seamlessly into the throngs, his true nature hidden behind a facade of normalcy. His real name, Herman Webster Mudgett, was as unknown as the horrors he was about to unleash, a name that would soon be etched in infamy. To the unsuspecting, he was a successful doctor, a businessman capitalizing on the influx of visitors, a man of apparent respectability. He had erected a grand hotel, a place where dreams could be realized and fortunes made, a symbol of prosperity. But behind its imposing facade, the World's Fair Hotel, later dubbed the Murder Castle, held a sinister secret, a labyrinth of horror. Holmes preyed on the vulnerable, the dreamers who arrived in Chicago seeking a fresh start, unaware of the danger that awaited them. Young women, lured by the promise of employment and a better life, became ensnared in his web of deceit. Their hopes turned to nightmares. He was handsome, charming, and utterly ruthless, a predator in gentleman's clothing. Each victim, drawn into his confidence, became another pawn in his twisted game, their trust betrayed in the most horrific ways. Little did they know, their dreams would end in the depths of his macabre creation, the Murder Castle, a place where nightmares became reality. Herman Webster Mudgett, the man who would become H. Holmes, was a study in contradiction, a man whose dual nature would shock the world. Born into a respectable New England family, he displayed disturbing tendencies from a young age, tendencies that would only grow darker with time. A fascination with death, a penchant for cruelty to animals, these were early warning signs of the monster he would become. A monster hidden behind a mask of normalcy, yet he possessed a keen intellect, graduating from medical school and assuming the mantle of doctor, a title that would lend him an air of authority and trustworthiness. This facade of respectability would become his most potent weapon, allowing him to move through society undetected. Holmes was a master manipulator, adept at reading people and exploiting their weaknesses, a skill that would serve him well in his dark endeavors. He could be charming and charismatic, effortlessly gaining the trust of his victims, who never suspected the horrors that awaited them. He used his medical knowledge to subdue and silence his prey, his hotel becoming a macabre playground where he could indulge his darkest fantasies, a place where nightmares came to life. The Murder Castle was more than just a building. It was an extension of Holmes himself, a labyrinth designed to trap and kill, a testament to his twisted genius and insatiable cruelty. Holmes's Murder Castle was a chilling testament to his depravity, a monument to his twisted mind. Outwardly, it was an imposing structure, its red brick facade radiating an air of respectability and grandeur, masking the horrors within. Inside, it was a labyrinth of hidden rooms, secret passages, and soundproof chambers designed to confuse and trap his unsuspecting victims. Gas jets piped into bedrooms offered Holmes a silent, invisible method of execution, ensuring his victims never saw their end coming. Staircases led to nowhere, hallways ended abruptly, and doors opened into brick walls, creating a maze of confusion and despair. It was a house of horrors designed to disorient and terrify anyone who dared to enter. The basement was a scene of unimaginable horror, a place where the darkest of deeds were carried out. A dissecting table, surgical instruments, and acid vats painted a gruesome picture of Holmes' modus operandi, revealing his macabre practices. He would strip his victims' bodies of anything valuable before disposing of their remains in the depths of the building, leaving no trace behind. The murder castle was a tomb disguised as a hotel, a place where dreams turned to nightmares and lives were extinguished in the most horrific ways imaginable, forever haunting the annals of history.